I'm going to take you to the dashboard of the dollar behavior. So on Thursday, the dollar read a certain amount, 16, I believe. On Friday, it was 16, I believe. I'm not there yet. I'll get there. On Friday, it was 16, I believe. Saturday was 16. Sunday was Monday morning. The forex bureaus were reporting dollar at 12 and 12.5. So that's a clear reaction to the president's speech. So in fact, for us who are interested in the market's reaction, and that's what they do all over the world, when what is Kwesi Kwarteng's problem? The former UK Chancellor, Finance Minister. Kwesi Kwarteng's problem was that the market responded negatively to his policy of tax cuts for the upper level wealthy people. That's the problem he had. So when presidents speak like this in time of crisis, we can all have an opinion. People can say it's empty talk. People can say it's good. MP people are going to support it. NDC people are going to say it's bad. But what is important for Ghana is that how did the market react to the president's speech? And the market did react positively to Akufo-Addo's speech. There's no doubt about that, because it is data verifiable. The data is verifiable. The dollar was at a certain level. On Sunday night, government did not put any dollar in the system. On Monday morning, government did not put any dollar in the system. So the reaction of the forex market was to the president's speech, and it was a positive reaction. Nobody can change that. That's correct. It happened. Now let's look at the markets now. What was the dollar doing on Friday? What was the dollar doing on a Saturday? And what was the dollar doing on Friday? On Friday, the dollar was at 14. Okay, so on Friday, we have the dollar at 14. I thought it was 16. It was 16 on Wednesday, 16 on Thursday, but they're showing me 14 on Friday. So that was Friday. That's the day after President Mahama's speech. And then there was Saturday, the weekend, and Sunday the president spoke. And then on Monday morning, the dollar is reporting at 12. Government didn't make any input in there. Government didn't put anything in there, but the dollar responded. So the markets clearly responded to President Akufo-Addo's speech. I think that's what happens all the time. Journalists are always observing sessional address in America. How do the markets respond? Resignation of the British Prime Minister. How do the markets respond? Midterm elections in America. How do the markets respond? The most important assessment of the speech of any politician in crisis is the market. So if you want to mark President Akufo-Addo over 10 or over 100, from what he said on Sunday, whether it was empty, you think it was empty, whether you think it was good, it's not about you, it's not about me, it's about the market. Did the market respond positively to the president's speech? You tell me, and you can send your text message. If the dollar moved from 16 to 14 to 12 after the president's speech, then you have to honestly admit, because it's not about you, it's about the data. You have to honestly admit, and that's why I talk about fidelity to the data. So if you're making fidelity, or you're making obeisance to the fidelity to the data, you will say that President Akufo-Addo's speech received a positive response from the market. That's all we need to know. We don't need to know my opinion. We don't need to know another person's opinion. I say it was good. My favorite part was this. Somebody says it was empty. Somebody says it was useless. All of that is okay. But the best denominator to determine whether the president was communicating is the market. And the market responded positively to the president's speech. End of story, isn't it? Whether that will continue or not, I don't know. Whether the dollar will continue to slip down, I don't know. Whether the cedi will slip down, I don't know. What I know is that after the president spoke, the market responded, and they responded positively. Okay.